Tyler, Coach talks about how you guys can win and learn, or learn.
Yeah.
How much do you think this game was kind of both, winning and learning?
Just, we learned a lot. There's different points in the game that, Coach, thought that we could have did something different. But he said at the end of the game, it's all an experience. It was our first road game. I thought we played well. There's always, things to improve on.
You were a guy in high school who kind of fed off people coming at you and doubting you. What made you play so well in this kind of environment with the crowd against you?
I think I was just, locked in and focused. Since we got here yesterday, that was a big focus for me. Just being locked in, my first college road game. I just wanted to stay, prepared and ready to go.
Is that something you welcome though? Being the villain out there a little bit?
Yeah, it's always fun to go out there and just, be the guy that they're going against. It's fun.
What did they say, Tyler, about your shot at the end of the first half? I think the shot clock was off. And
One of the coaches said that to shoot it, and then the other said that there was still 5 seconds on the clock. It was a good shot, but it was just a long rebound, and everybody felt it on the court. They thought it was going in, so they stopped playing, and then they got a dunk on the other end. So that was an experience that we learned from. It was good for us.
What did you learn from it, do you think?
Just take a shot that there was still 5 seconds on the clock. Maybe 3 or 2 seconds on the clock, so that they don't get a chance to go and score on the other end.
Ty, after you hit that 1-3 and going into the timeout, the celebration with the 3 goggles down low, where did that come from?
I don't know. I just did it. I'm not too sure.
How fun was it playing in that atmosphere out there?
It was fun. It was a great experience for our whole team, I thought. Just like I said, our first road game, but it was a rivalry game, so it was good to come in here and get a win. It was a real good experience.
I thought another part
talking about the lack of quality wins just 2 weeks ago. And can you just talk about the response your team's made and kind of silencing some of that noise?
Yeah, I think we had 2 big games that we just we won. Last game was a good stepping stone, and today I thought we made another big step in the right direction. So I think every game's going to be a game that they're going to want to beat us really bad, but just coming in and getting better every game.
How good has Ashton been these last couple of games for you guys?
Great, tremendous. I mean, he's been doing that every day in practice too. So I think he's still supposed to be a senior in high school, and I think every game at the beginning of the season he was just continuing to get better, and now you're starting to see what he's capable of.
Do you think he's starting to take a step forward offensively? He made a couple of buckets that kind of put the game away.
Yeah, Coach, he's been looking to pass too much. I think that Coach has been telling him when you got a layup or a shot, you have to take it. So I think at the end of the game, he called the play for himself, and he went and got a bucket. So I mean, that's what we want him to do.
Last 2 games, Coach has said afterwards that he's kind of said the fans overreact to things and need to know that there's a big picture to look at. How much do you guys, how aware are you of all that? People jumping off and on the bandwagon?
We don't pay too much attention to anything like that. But Coach, he's just saying every day is a process. And, we're just building for March every single day. So I think just continue to get better every day, whether it's in practice or games, taking steps in the right direction.
If that Duke game sort of just threw a wet blanket on expectations for this team, what have the last 2 games done for you guys in terms of resetting them again?
I sort of feel like it feels like the Bahamas again, where we're having fun and we're going out there and competing. So I kind of get that vibe again. But I mean, the Duke game, that was the first game of the season. We're not focused on that at all. And then the Seton Hall game, if we don't lose, that game goes either direction. If we win that game, we're probably top 5 in the country right now. So I think, we're going in the right direction. But like Coach says, we're just building for March.
Was this the first time since then that you personally have really felt fully confident?
Yeah, I think I was out there just having fun playing inside the game. I think I just let the game come to me today. So I think it felt good to see a few shots go down for once. And felt good.
And then learning
after the past couple games, you see kind of a change in him, and how is he playing more confident?
I think Coach told him get everybody else shots, and then you're going to start seeing things open up for yourself. And I think that's what's happened. And, we keep telling them, just keep making plays, but at the same time, look for yourself and going. You see, you got a few layups at the end there, and made a big 3 for us. So I think just for him to keep attacking and being himself is good.
I wondered if the learning experience at the end of the first half included you contested that dunk And I wondered if the coaches thought, boy, you almost fouled him, or they could have called a foul.
I'm not too sure. I don't know.
They didn't bring it up, it sounds like.
Kelton's talked a lot about you making sure that you and Kelton contribute when your shots aren't falling in other ways. How much has that helped you as you've kind of waited for one of these offensive games?
It's good. I feel like, just ever since I got here, my game has got more complete. As far as, just being on the defensive end, rebounding, getting steals, anticipating, stuff like that. So the coaching staff has really helped me in that particular area, just, getting better on defense. And,
Tyler, this environment here today.